All right, let's talk a little bit. He says, he's going to do what every other president has done when they're sworn in on the steps of the Capitol on January 20th. I, Barack Hussein Obama, blah, 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 blah. You think,
right.
What do you think?
It's his name. It is not like people weren't aware of it. It's not like people didn't bring it up. They were saying it all the time. I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful we have a president like this. Maybe it's in the world, but his name is his name. And he'll be sworn in with his name. I think it would have been absurd for him not to. Ronald Wilson Reagan or John Fitzgerald Kennedy or William Jefferson.
The problem, Wolf, is it's not tradition, okay? Because Ronald Reagan did not use his middle name when he was sworn in. Neither did Jimmy Carter. Eisenhower used just the middle initial. Ford used the middle initial. So it's not tradition. I say, look, use whatever you want, but don't give us a phony excuse why you're doing it. I think he's proud of that name. It's his father's name, and he has every right to go right out there and say, I'm using the name. But don't use tradition, especially when it's not accurate, as an excuse, as an explanation for doing something that it's right to do just on the face.
There's nothing wrong with the name Hussein. And one of America's greatest friends ever in the Arab world was King Hussein of Jordan, who made peace with Israel.
And Wolf, what's very interesting is about 6 months ago I was on the set, and the frenzy around the fact that Bill Cunningham in Cincinnati had used the name Hussein when describing Barack Obama. And you all were saying, oh my gosh, so what's he really mean by all this? It's his middle name. There's no reason he's never walked from it, and you and John McCain and the media.
I think, having said that,
you just now said it's no big deal. Why was it a big deal then?
Let me log in, because I saw when he said that, and he meant it in a very different way, and I just have to point that out.
Yeah, I think it's fair that some people who were using his middle name during the campaign were trying to use it as a slur.
Well, it reflects who he is. So the use of his middle name is completely legitimate by him. He's never walked away from it, and it certainly was legitimate by Republicans.
All right, let's move on and talk